Hey Libras, this is Hal for HES Ultimage, and this is your Spirit Tarot forecast for the month of August. If you want a personal reading, hit the link below. Alright, here we go. Alright, we're going to start with the high trumps for the month of August. Give me one moment, a lot of cards. Okay. Okay, alright. Give me 1 second while I arrange these here. Okay. Good. Cool. Alright, okay, so high trumps are Three of Pentacles. Give me a sec. These are the mini cards, so they're glaring up a little bit, and, gotta hold them straight for the camera there. Diversity. Two of Pentacles. There we go, kind of, sort of. Sorry, guys, for some reason, the camera is really glaring up right now. The Mice. And Adventure. Remember, these are just high trumps. For people who are just joining us, I do a lot of sets in these. Lots of cards. Okay, so Three of Pentacles is showing the idea of decisions and choices in particular, and thinking over those choices. They're throwing me at adventure, so it has to do with choices that you have about where you're going to go or what you're going to be doing, or even travels or activities that you're going to go on. Okay. Next one's diversity again. Yeah, they're throwing it into the options, so it really does have to do with the diversity of options this month that are presented to you. Two of Pentacles is about, juggling the options in this case. So again, it's like you're going to have a number of different options this month for you guys in particular. Give me a second. Okay, they want me to turn these as well, so give me a second. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, cool. And it's funny, because here they go again with the options, because in Reaping, they also have options for you as well. So it goes beyond, okay, they really want me to bring these in, so I gotta bring in, we have a few sets in Reaping. This is one of the sets in Reaping. They're telling me I gotta tell it to you now. The Hierophant is the first. Okay. Six of Swords. Alright. And then Nine of Chalices. Okay? So this in Reaping in particularly is showing me that it's going to have to do with you being able to overcome, whatever's going to wind up popping up here. Give me a second. Okay, because they want me to turn a few more cards here to get the big picture, guys. Okay. Yep, that's what I figured. I was going to say to overcome challenges in relation to this, and what did they have me turn? One of the mid-trumps. Five of Wands. So that does show the energy of challenges and, maybe being hit around a little bit with things. Because here's the thing. Yeah, they're showing me with the options when it comes to that adventure energy of where you're going to be going, what activities you're going to be doing, etc., in August, that there are going to be challenges surrounding how you're making your decisions and stuff. But give me a second, because they want me to check out these other cards too. And this is the thing about being a medium, guys. Like, I have to move with the message to get it perfect. Okay. Okay. Other ones tied with that challenge are the dog. Okay. Dog has to do with being loyal or steadfast. Okay, give me a second. Blue Angel. Give me a second. Oh, wow, this is really good because the card's about Archangel Michael for Blue Angel, but they actually wanted me to focus on the phrase all as well. Okay, so the idea is to be able to feel comfort and, groundedness, steadfastness within any kind of challenges or stresses and everything like that when it comes to decision making about options. Okay, and then we've also got the Clover here in that mid-trump, okay? Which shows that, okay, but again, going off of, the all is well energy, the Clover shows positive energy towards, Give me a second. Okay, they want me to turn another one, so give me a second here, guys. And don't worry, I'll be revisiting these, but we gotta go with the flow with this. There we go. Okay. Yep. Alright, that's what I figured. They're letting me see the other reaping set, okay? So here we go. Anxiety. Okay, and this is what they were saying was the key of that, you know, all is well energy, the clover energy, focusing on the idea that even though anxiety, yeah, um, will be a part of your package in the month of August when it comes to your decision making, that you need to move beyond it and find, yeah, greater confidence and hold your head up high with things. Yeah, okay, good. All right. Okay. All right. And springboarding off of that, these are the rest of the reaping cards. And again, don't worry, we're gonna bring everything else together. But Knight of Chalices. Okay, which is showing the idea of, okay, they're showing me actually, this is very unusual, but they're showing me the horse is the focus in this case, which again is that idea of powering through, being endurant, okay? Because we already had that energy with the dog and with the Blue Angel with all as well, focusing on positive perspective, positive thought in the face of any anxieties or challenges that you're facing when it comes to making choices. Okay, all right. Next one in this set is the fish, and I think this has to do with, yeah, terms of like or the energy of migration in this case, yeah, because again we have Six of Swords coming up in the other reaping set, which shows the idea of travel, or again it doesn't have to be travel, it could be moving, again house, career, or even just, you know, your mobility when it comes to activities you're going to be doing in August. And again, it's all about these, there are a lot of choices, and there's like a whole multitude of choices for you, and it's about juggling and balancing which choices are going to be right for you. The last one in the other reaping set here is Ten of Wands, and Ten of Wands is kind of a really important card in this deck because it shows someone who's very confident and very satisfied with their decisions and choices. And yeah, and they were focusing on how grounded she is because of her confidence. So know that that's going to be important about how you make your choice. Okay? Okay, and they want me to return to these mid-trumps again. Because with the challenges, you might find yourself being kind of like knocked around a little bit or challenged as far as what your choices are going to be. So again, you need to be steadfast and grounded and focused on more ideal things. That the idea is to focus on what's going to make you the happiest and worry less about what other people are thinking or doing. Okay. Um, and again, with the energy of the clover, the idea is that, okay, they're tying it into Ten of Wands right now. So the idea is that your confidence is a part of um, making the right choice, okay? And with the clover, again, the idea is that good energy can surround you, and you can bring better energy to kind of, yeah, to maneuver around any kind of challenges that are popping up. But again, having a better state of mind around what your choices are and how you're going to choose and why you're going to choose it the way you are is really the big picture. Yeah, and they're showing again with the Ten of Wands, it's the idea of standing upright. And again, feeling good about what you're doing and what you're choosing to do is really important this month. It's like, that's really one of the key energies, is that at the end of it that you can feel satisfied with what you chose. Okay, because yeah, okay, all right. Action is next. Okay, action is... Cool, that's what I figured. Okay, Wheel of Fortune and King of Swords, okay? There we go. Yeah, sorry guys. The auto focus and glare, like, kind of makes it a little bit trickier to see the tiny cards. But at the end of the day, they're just pictures, guys. The message is the message. Cards can't tell you the message, okay? It's the medium tells the message, okay? Sorry. Okay. All right. Okay, so with King of Swords, it shows again that, okay, yeah, that center of focus, the idea of being focused, and again, being confident with how you make your choices and how you're grounded in your ability to make your choices, okay? Because again, I feel like part of the energy coming in with the challenge might be that other people think you're less capable than you actually are, okay? All right, with Wheel of Fortune, it's showing that idea that things could go really any kind of way. And yeah, when they're focusing on the energy of the clover and the idea of you making decisions that are most in line with your own sense of strength and confidence and knowing that you're grounded in the right choice, because you chose it based upon what would be most satisfying, that's really important. Because again, things could turn any which way, and it's going to have to do with, are you going to move away from what you really value, or are you going to, stick to your guns, or are you going to, be grounded in a more confident way of living and being? Because that's really important about making the choice in this case. The choice could even be something as small as, uh, a decision about an activity you're going to do. Maybe you're feeling pressured by others to do a particular activity when you really want to do something else. Again, you have to choose what's going to satisfy you the most. Okay? All right, give me a second. I want to see. Okay, we're going to do the other mid-trump set really quick. All right, yeah, okay. So we've got the anchor. Huh. Oh, God, okay. Because we've been talking about this a lot already. Again, anchor shows grounding, steadfastness, not being rattled easily by other circumstances. And they showed it's leading into, oh, okay, I get it. Four of Swords is what it's leading into. And that is the energy of solitude. But in this case, I would even say that the energy kind of has to do with not so much solitude itself, but it's the idea of being an individual, really, is the point. Yeah, and they're playing these two together now, because I wanted to say that Ten of Wands is playing into this Four of Swords. So the idea is, in order to, again, be the most grounded you can be in August, make the best decisions you can in August, it's going to be for you to be grounded in understanding what will make you the most satisfied, okay? Because satisfaction for Libras in August is going to be the key focus, being able to, yeah, because they're showing the satisfaction level is what's going to get you to rise above the challenges in particular. Again, about the decision making, that's the biggest thing right now. And again, decision making is in relation to a plethora of choices, and they have to do with travel or moving or changing your environment or circumstances. Okay, and they're literally saying with the mice, because they're bringing them back in, that little things need attention, and that's what this one's always about. And it's going to be those many, many choices that are going to have to, give me a second, because they're trying to find something. Yeah, that you're going to be made to make an actual decision upon them, because right now it's like there are a lot of different little options, and then it's a matter of choosing the option that leaves you the most satisfied with what you choose. Okay. All right, give me a second. Okay. Okay, we're just doing the bottom one of this right now. Okay. These are bonus cards to fill in with things. Okay, we've got Knave of Chalices and Eight of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, okay. And with Knave of Chalices, they're trying to show me again, the thing that they want to focus with him on is the idea of the grounding, but it's importantly paired with Eight of Pentacles, which has the energy of engineering, which is always a really important one. Because it shows that you need to feel empowered in your own ability to improve your own life or to make your own choices in this case, okay? Because I know, okay, I'll bring this in since I usually do. We've got human element and we've got universal trump. For Libras, this is a very human element month, okay, in August, because the point is you need to choose what's going to be right for you and what you know you feel confident producing and choosing in order to produce more, basically. Like, this is not a month where you can simply go, okay, universe, just give me everything that I want or make the decision for me. In August for Libras, you really have to make the decision yourself and really have confidence in the choices you're making, okay? Because again, because the biggest issue here is that anxiety energy that you have to kind of power through, that all is well energy that you need to welcome in and be standing in. Because again, the idea is you're going to be rattled and shaken a lot about what kind of choice you should make and why, probably by other people or even by your own mind. Because the idea with Three of Pentacles is like the guy in the card is the one who doesn't know really what to choose. Five of Wands shows the idea that other people are going to try and weigh in on what you should choose and why, when at the end of the day, the answer's inside of you. All right. Give me a second. Okay, now we're going to do those. Ha 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 ha. Wow, okay. Right. Okay, and this was the second set of the bonus cards. These are directly linked together with that engineering element, like I was telling you, and how you need to really take advantage of your human element this month. We've got the sickle and the garden. These represent, right, two completely different attitudes. I'm already telling you that the sickle energy is the one that's what you're being called upon to use this month. Here's the thing. Garden represents when you're taking a break and you're just kind of enjoying the scenery and going through a waiting period. That's really not the approach to be taking this month because of the fact that Ten of Wands is really your key focus energy and what's going to make you most satisfied and create the greatest results for you, okay? The sickle has to do with implementing your own, sense of power, making choices on your own based upon your own feelings and motivations. Really, that's what you're being called upon to do this month. Okay. Next set. All right. Yeah, and we've been getting a lot of this, but I'll bring it back again because now they're showing it to me in yet another card, okay? Eight of Chalices is, here we go. This shows the energy of pioneering or going into unknown territory, or like it could even feel like risky territory, but the idea is, because they keep tying back that Four of Swords with the Ten of Wands like they did earlier, that idea of solitude mixed with satisfaction, you need to choose what you know is right for you, okay? And then it's paired with Ace of Chalices. So that shows the idea that if you do that, you will find your satisfaction, rightfully where it should be within the choice that you know is correct for you. Okay? All right. Okay. Okay. And they're saying when you're juggling the choices, at the end of the day, this will become what you arrive at if you choose, what is truly right for you and not allowing yourself to be, again, rattled by all of the other many choices that are available and, forces of stress or anxiety that might enter you at this time. Okay. All right. Okay, cool. All right. Ah, man, do they know how to drive it home? Here we go. Because they were saying anxiety plays into the energy surrounding you, okay? But guess what they put in that section? Heart song, and what a bit I've been blathering about this entire reading. The fact that you need to listen to your deeper instincts and trust yourself and have confidence in your decision making, because that's going to be the solution. Okay, give me a minute. I want to see what else they want me to bring in here. Okay, and they literally said the choice is what makes you happy, okay? All right. Reflection. Okay. Yep. And it's Two of Wands, and it's interesting, this one's really specific. It's the energy of appraisal, okay? It's kind of like that idea of Antiques Roadshow where they give a person an old antique artifact, piece of art, etc., and the person looks at it and goes, how valuable is this? And what is its worth, you know? That's going to wind up being your guide towards the choice you're making, okay? So the appraisal energy is going to be really important. You really have to look and stay grounded in your appraisal and go, which of these choices is really the best for my development, okay? And that will make it clear, okay? All right. Last one, energy. You are bringing the mountain. Okay, and this is a big one because this is the other big thing that's been coming through a lot. And remember how I told you guys the anxiety energy is going to be big and the stress and everything like that because of the multitude of decisions? The whole point is, with the mountain they're showing, you're going to be making a mountain of a molehill this month for August for Libra. So the point is, in order to make that mountain be perceived in its proper light, because you see it as a bigger thing than it actually is, in which case, yeah, they're showing me with that all is well from the Blue Angel card and the Clover. The idea is that you need to be able to be in that energy in order to see your challenge for what it really is, instead of blowing it up into something much bigger. Yeah. Okay, and they're saying again, by the end of it, when you make your decision, as long as you choose rooted in your heart and everything, that you will be satisfied with it. And again, it's about your ability to make the choice and to make it knowing that you can be satisfied and that it doesn't have to be the end of the world and it doesn't have to be, you know, this incredible feat. It can be something much smaller than it actually seems to be initially, okay? All right, and okay, and this is a really big one because they showed me the garden and then they crossed it out literally. So the idea is you can't sit on your hands this month for August, Libras. You really do need to be active and, you know, again, be active knowing that what you're doing can make you happy and everything, what you have to decide upon can make you happy, but it's really important for you to choose based upon what you think would be most satisfying. And again, being proactive about it and not allowing the wealth of, yeah, not allowing the wealth of options overwhelm you, but at the same time, not allowing that wealth of options become, you know, this insurmountable feat or foe. You have to be able to see it as something much smaller, because that's going to help you utilize your power and understand your power in far greater ways. Okay, give me a second. Okay, because they want me to bring back diversity and adventure again, okay? So the idea with these two energies, again, those were in the high trumps. The diversity, again, has to do with the multitude of different options available to you, and maybe even you not being sure about what the heck you're going to decide upon. But with the adventure one, it's the idea is that, give me a second because I'm trying to see. Yeah, they literally said the choice has to do with the adventure itself. So I think the idea is, yeah, okay, all right, I'll bring it through, right? Okay. The idea is that at the end of the day, there are no wrong choices. So with this idea, it's kind of like those weird books that were like Choose Your Own Adventure, where it's like it was they were in this really bizarre format where it was like you would have turn to page like 73 or turn to page 110 based upon a decision you would make. At the end of the day, know that whatever decision you're choosing does wind up being the right one at the end of the day anyhow. But if you choose it, in this case for this month, with your heart, with your instinct, with your gut, etc., that you'll know that it was perfect for that moment, right? Yeah. Okay, and give me a second. I want to see if there's anything else. And again, they're ending on that Ten of Wands, which is really important, guys. The idea of you being satisfied with your decisions is always paramount. So, since this is such a big choice month for you, you really need to be able to see, again, what you would value most. And again, as an individual, because that was a really big theme too, that you allow yourself to make your own choices, and again in a very individually empowered way, knowing that you need to be the one to be making steps to make that happen and come true. Okay, all right, that said, I do personal readings. If you want one, hit the link below. Hope you do, and I hope you guys have an awesome month. I'll see you later.